morning, students, and welcome to music class. I hope everyone is doing great. And today we're going to be working on the bomba from Puerto Rico. I hope you all had a chance to look at the link, which talks more about its origins. But basically, it is a beloved style of music from the island of Puerto Rico. I also want to briefly tell you that the conga drum I'm going to be using today, is a very special one because it is made by a Puerto Rican drum maker who used to live here in New York City, in Brooklyn actually, Junior Tirado. And he's a beloved, his drums are respected and sought after all over the world, and he's a really beloved drum maker. If you could see this label, it says Junior Percussion, New York City, Brooklyn. So we've done some drumming in class, so most of you are familiar with the bass and the tones. And for this rhythm today, we're gonna use one of the most popular styles of bomba called sica, and it's often used with the slap and tones, but it's also used with bass and tones, and we're more familiar with bass and tones, so that's what we're going to do today. So a quick review. If you have your conga drum, and I'll show this with you, I have a really large pot here, so I'll do a quick review with the pot later. But you go right to the middle of the drum, and you basically just let your hand fall and sink into the drum. You're not hitting it hard, you're just letting it fall, like as if your hand is falling right through deep into the earth. That's a bass. Not hard, you don't want to hurt your hands. And the tone is basically the opposite of that. You're on the edge of the drum and you're trying to pull the sound out of the drum. You're lifting off. So I'm exaggerating it a little bit. And it's very important if you're actually using a conga, because you don't want to hurt your hand, that you look at this part of your hand, not your fingers, but if you look at the palm of your hand, and if you were to basically break that in half, you're using this front part of your hand, the very fatty part right after your fingers. And another way to think about that is to actually put your thumb on the edge of the drum, if you can see that. So that way you're not using your fingers, you're using your hands. And you're basically pulling the sound out of the drum. So we can try a few basses using both hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and tone. Back to bass in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and tone. Okay, so we're going to use 1 bass and 3 tones to do our bomba rhythm. Okay, so I'm just going to play it for you first, then we'll sing it. I always say, if you say it, you can play it. So. Bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, 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 middle, out, outside, middle, out, outside, middle, out, outside, boom, da, 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 boom, da, da, da. Okay, however you want to say it, use it to get you into the rhythm. Okay, now I'm going to show you the same beat. Well, let me start on the leg first. Because you can always, the great things about drums is that you can actually practice on your own body or on a surface. So let's take a leg. Right here, I'm going to use the knee for the bass, the middle part, and I'm going to use my thigh for the tones. So here we go. Bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, tone, tone. So that way, mentally, you'll learn that the bass is in the middle and the tones are on the outside. Okay, so the middle of the drum, we're going to make the knee, and the thigh be the outside. Another way you can practice, let me move this to the side, is a really large pot if you happen to have it. Okay, I happen to have this really large pot that I never use, so it's perfect for being used as a conga drum. And it's almost the exact same size as this tumbadora, this tumba, which is the deeper conga. There's all different sizes. We'll do that another time. But sounds pretty good. I'm putting it on a pillow just so it has a little bit more stability. I'm going to try the rhythm on this. Okay, so you can use a large pot. Your hands are smaller than mine. You guys can use your bongos. You can use your leg. Maybe you guys have a conga drum at home. Let me know. But try to practice the rhythm. Actually practice the rhythm. Bass, tone, 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 bass, tone, tone, tone. And tomorrow we're going to add some sticking and the shaker parts. So have some fun. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.